Mick says, what reports should I run from Amazon to check the health of my business? So that is a great question. And that speaks to, Mick, the fact that you have got your product live on Amazon and you're now thinking about business optimization and taking your business to another level by really understanding the metrics of your business. So kudos to you for that. Great question to ask me. So the first thing it's probably worth saying is that I don't run reports so much now from Amazon. In fact, hardly any at all, because I run everything through Hello Profit. So I have found this to be a brilliant tool to manage my business. It takes the sometimes rather complex reports that Amazon spits out and enables you to see at an instance what that really means for your business. So make of that what you will, but that's what I am currently using for my business to manage it, Mick. However, if you are just starting out, then I would suggest that you keep all of your costs to an absolute minimum, this sort of software included, and instead you run reports. Okay, so here's the advanced version is use Hello Profit. You'll get a much better overall reporting suite, but it's not really going to be useful to you until you hit, say, $5,000 a month on Amazon, and then it comes into its own and it'll give you a lot of intel about your business. So the other one that I've just started hearing good things about is Fetcher. So this is accounting software for Amazon sellers, and this I've heard really good things about this too. So either of those two things, really, really cool. All right, so with that being said, when I was doing a lot of reports, the reports that I used to go through were things like, so I would do a regular returns report. So that's from orders, from the orders tab and under managing returns. I would regularly run a returns report because I want to make sure that the products I'm selling are of good quality and not being returned all the time. Because if you're getting lots and lots of returns, there's something wrong. You should definitely pause your listing and figure out what's wrong to stop you getting lots and lots of bad reviews, which of course are a nail in the coffin of your Amazon business. I'll talk about reviews in a second because somebody asked me about those. Then I'm always running PPC reports, and my PPC reports, that's the sort of report I run, Mick, is dependent upon what the purpose of the PPC that I'm running is for. So if I'm launching a product, then I'm going to be looking at per session conversions. So I want to look at that, which is the conversion rate of somebody arriving on my product to actually adding it to cart and completing that. So that's per session conversion rate. So they arrive on here, that's called, Amazon says that's a session. And then once they add it to cart and check out, that's a conversion. So I want to look at that when I'm doing my initial phase of that. And then once I'm actually going into maintenance phase where I'm trying to run PPC with the end in mind of actually making money, then of course I want to look at ACOS, which is advertising cost of sale. And I want to be targeting either a break-even, or a break-even's good if I'm just wanting to maintain a product on the first page of Amazon, or I've got a target profit that I'm trying to get to, target ACOS I'm trying to hit, with a view to actually making money from it. And they're very, very different things. Also from the main dashboard, we know when you log into your Seller Central account, your main dashboard, you get 10 widgets, I think, what you can use on there. So the one widget that tells you the most is your sales trend line. So what's happening with your product, if it's going up or down. So I want to look at that from your main dashboard, see where my products are trending. My payments report, that's good to do every week. That tells me how my Amazon expenses are affecting your revenue, which of course ultimately affects your profits. And then what I tend to do is I run a quick mental check to see if my Amazon fees are in line with my expectations. So for instance, if my target Amazon fees are 20% of my sales volume, so my sales revenue, then I want to make sure that my fees are in line with that. So if I've got revenue for a product, for instance, of $10,000 and my Amazon fees for that particular product are $2,500, then I've hit my target 25% of that. So I do that too. Refunds is also a report that you want to make sure that you're running, as I said, and you want to have a target for that as well, Mick. So my target, depending on the product, is around about 3%, no more than 3% refund rate, depending on the product. And so you want to make sure that that's coming in line with that. And some sellers will prefer to calculate their refund rate in terms of the total units refunded versus the units sold. And that's a very, very simple report to run. You just go to business reports, sales and traffic, and then you filter what's called a pivot table on the right-hand column. And then the last two I wanted to run is a transaction report, which is my favorite report. That's from reports, payments, transaction view. Then you select your dates and download that. That's very, very good. And of course, your ASIN report. And then I guess if anything, the final one that I run every week is a closing balance. And that's to see how much money Amazon sent me, or says that it sent me, versus how much money's actually in my bank account. So I want to make sure that those two tally up. So that's what I would run. And that sounds a lot, but it actually isn't, because you can have not all of them, but a lot of those reports you can set on schedule to just get run, and then they will get sent to you. So you don't need to go in there and physically do it. You just set them up on a schedule, and they'll get sent to you every week, or as often as you say that you want your schedule to do. So it sounds a lot, but it's actually not. And you find that you get very, very quick at just analyzing your reports. Like, it'll take you 10 minutes just to look at your reports per product. Make sure that your main KPIs, refund rate and things like that, are all in line with your expectations, your fees. And then if you see any problems, that's where you do a deep dive into that product and then go and run further, more clarifying reports, like an ASIN report, for instance, which will give you a lot more information about that particular product. But that's my kind of high level, top level, check the health of my business reports, Mick. Somebody's asked me about Helium 10. Helium 10 is great. I haven't personally used it, but again, I've heard very, very good things about Helium 10. And what's the name of the guys that run that particular company? Manny Coates and Kevin King, based out in the States. Really good blokes. I saw Kevin King speak at a seminar once, really top bloke, making a lot of money in Amazon. And so their product, Helium 10, does good things too. But as I said, I haven't personally used it, only because I've been using Hello Profit and all the other bits of tools that you can use. But I have heard great things about Helium 10. Just before you go away, that was a question that I got asked on my regular Monday night Q&A session, which I have with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. So if you're interested in joining us as an Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, then you can click on the link below to find out a lot more about that. And also, as a special thank you for watching this video, I've got a great book that I want to give you for free. It's a current bestseller on Amazon, and it teaches you everything that you would need to know about starting a business here in Australia on Amazon. So you can see that just up there. So if you'd like to get a copy of that for free, then again, just click on the link below and you'll get a copy of that. You'll get taken to a page where you can get a copy of that for absolutely free. Hope you enjoyed that little snippet from one of my Aussie Online Entrepreneur Q&A sessions, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also like this video. And if you've got a question that you would like answering, then post it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer it, whether on one of these videos for you or directly in the comments directly below. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on the next of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs Amazon FBA Australia videos. See you soon.